What's up, bros? Today I have another toilet paper blaster, and this one is the hand blaster. According to the front of the package, it shoots up to 40 feet, and I think it's funny how they put wipe out the competition. Here's the back of the packaging, and let's open it. So what you get is the blaster and instructions. So let's take a closer look at this blaster. So this is the part that powers the blaster. Basically, you hit it with your hand and it pushes air through the barrel and blasts your toilet paper ball. You have a little button here, or switch, that you push down to open up this. And right here you have the barrel, and right here is where you have these two little indentions where you create your toilet paper rounds. So basically what you do is you put wet toilet paper on each side and then you close it, and that creates your rounds. Then you open it back up, you pull one round out, you put it in the barrel, you close it, and then you aim and then hit the back and fire. According to the instructions, 2-ply toilet paper works best, and you should use little squares that are 40 millimeters by 40 millimeters, which is about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So let's go get some toilet paper and try it out. Alright guys, so here's a close-up of the blaster, and I've also got some water and some toilet paper. So here's that little switch or button I was telling you about earlier that you push down to open this up. And what I'm going to do is dip this into water and I'm going to place it inside one of my molds here, like that. And now I'll grab another piece of toilet paper and wet this one. And do the same. And then I'm going to close it to create my paper rounds. Alright, so one looks like this. And I'm gonna kind of put the edges back a little bit and put that inside the barrel like that. And while I'm at it, I'm going to create one more round. So I'll have 3 rounds to try. Alright, so let's try shooting them and see what happens. And I think that fired, but it didn't hit my light source. Let me try it with my other hand. Yeah, it worked. I'm not sure if you saw it, but it worked. I'm gonna try one closer towards the camera. Now obviously you can't test the FPS on this because how hard the round flies depends on how hard you're going to hit it. And already I feel like it may be difficult to aim this because if you just hit it and it turns a little bit, your shot's gonna be off. But let's go ahead and field test this and see how it works.
Alright guys, now I'm going to test out this hand blaster on DJ Under. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a little unusual that you have to load it with like wet paper towel or like with like wet toilet paper or something, but I think it's pretty cool because like if you hit it hard, then it goes pretty strong. It's a little hard to keep like your hand like not from moving, like your wrist straight, but that's pretty cool.
All right, these rounds have dried out for a couple hours, so let's try it again. So here are my final thoughts. I got this blaster for less than $3 at a $5 store. And so for the novelty and the price, I think it's pretty cool. If I wasn't a toilet paper war, I would use the other blaster as my primary and this one as my secondary. And I'll put the link to the other toilet paper blaster in the description below. One thing about these type of blasters, and I think you call them HAMP, and whether it's a toilet paper blaster or a dart blaster, it's basically the same problem. And that is whenever you hit this, the blaster can turn and it makes it more difficult to get an accurate shot. For the novelty and the price, I think it's worth it. One other thing, I kind of tested the range with this. I was shooting it about 30 feet and I was able to get that to go that far plus more. So I think it would be able to go 40 feet. And one last thing. With one roll of toilet paper, you could probably make around 4,000 rounds, so your ammo is cheap. All right, guys, it's shout out time. The first shout out goes to Tac Camo Airsoft. The next shout out goes to Enzo Craft. The next shout out goes to Romeo Miracles 219. The next shout out goes to Jaden Doge. The next shout out goes to Jeremiah Castro with the Nerf Rival Charger. The next shout out goes to Blockit Crypto Hack. The next shout out goes to Kenmore Progressive Canister Vacuum Cleaner. The next shout out goes to Punkin Pretty. The next shout out goes to Aspect. The next shout out goes to Sunny Salonga. The next shout out goes to Unique Kid 9. The next shout out goes to Dom's Gamer. The next shout out goes to Blake Remmer. The next shout out goes to Dason Patton. The next shout out goes to W's Nerf Films. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. Be happy, peace out.